Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Hambbage, and this is another hardcore vanilla Minecraft play session. I'm so glad you decided to tune in, and want to welcome you. If this is your first time, make yourself comfortable. Come on in, kick your feet up. We're gonna have some fun. We just got back home, actually, and we're going to play Minecraft, watch Top Gear, and get pig. Back home to our base is what I was referring to. We've been on a 2-episode adventure down in an overworld mine where we were primarily trying to get a bunch of coal, and we succeeded when it came to that. So, we've got a whole bunch of random stuff. I think I'm going to hang on to the wood and all that kind of stuff until we get, you know what, stone stuff can wait. Some of this that I'd like to get to. Let's get all our ores out up here. Pull you out. Just start cooking. And then get all the rest of those knocked out here as we have an opportunity. We might as well hang on to that coal. I was going to dump it, but I don't see a lot of point there. Alright, the rest of this can all go back downstairs. Those two and that and the bread. Bread. Name tags, I believe, are all up here. Enderman's still chilling. He's better off in here with a block in his hands because I don't think he can put it anywhere, and that's actually a pretty nice thing. Left a pink box. This gets ugly. How much other random stuff have I forgotten about? Okay, just pink. Because I guess we'd filled pink and pulled him back. Alright, so also up here, this. These. Seeds. Egg. Book. Name tags. Sticks. Everything! No, not everything. Alright, you and you go away. You and you and you and you and you all go. May as well top off that. Oh, and these. At some point, we'll put seeds back into their seed boxes and all that, but not a top priority at the moment. We've got all kinds of exciting stuff to put away, including a bunch more name tags. Alright, let's gather up this. Oh, and the book. The book. How could I forget the book? Book. XP. Right, anything else to do up here? This goes in the secret chest. Ores, random stuff. I don't know why I have seeds still in there. Thought I was already done with all this. You know what? I'll take that, gray shulker. You still need to come out. You go in the purple row. You still need to come out. You still need to come out. Any other others? Nope. Nothing else to be open. All right. Hey, doggies. That's going to be a duplicate. Let's run all the way down and do the train box first. And I think I'm going to put some of these... Well, am I going to put the fences in there? We got so many different construction supply boxes that... Let's leave those. I think I have more of this stuff in the pink box. Yes, I do. Yeah, let's leave this all train for now. Because I think the various fences and things we're going to want to take out and use in the... Oh, let's just empty this. Pink. Okay. Zombie. Skelly. Stringy. Sizzly. Pokey. And let's keep trying that. See how we do. Oh, and eyebally. Membrane can go over here. Surprised we only got one out of all that. We had a few phantoms in that one little bout. Couple more boxes here. Never hurts to have some spares when you're dealing with storage and possible overflow and all that. Alright, we're back down. Everything looks good. Let's go put all these stones away. So that's all stone. No. Where are they? Andesite. Diorite. Granite. I know we'll probably be moving some of this around for cooking, but it's a pretty good place to actually have it if we set up our stoves back over there. Let's look at this. This will be a surprise at some point, I'm sure. Oak. Wait, what do we have now? Oh, we got the leaves and stuff down there. We're a long way off from being overwhelmed, so let's just do overflow planks there. Oak and the dark are the two that are going to be most likely to have any kind of overflow. Did I not pull out those fences? Oh, man. Alright, all the way back up. I don't know if I'm going to have room for them, but I'm going to try to put the fences in the outdoor construction supply box. Hey, some more again. Yep. Wrong box. Alright. You guys all away. You two back up. Inside before it gets dark. And snuggle up with the doggies. Hi, doggies. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're getting there. So I think what I'm going to do for the moment is just fortune all the coal. Everything else gets stored for now. If we need it, we've got it. But until we do, it's just kind of handy there. And then we'll take those. So that empties our boxes. Get all that put back together. Blue. And then last but not least, all right, let's munch up. Oh, and we'll have to put our pick down before we really get going on this. So at some point here, we really need to invest some time in our basement. I mean, we spend a lot of time down here relatively, and it's kind of trash. We've got all kinds of random blocks. We got dirt on the floor over there. We filled in some things with old cobble. It's a mess. It's been incredibly functional, though, and we just have so much other stuff to do in the building at the moment that really haven't spent the time. But it's something. I'm not for none of this is Duncan's about the only thing. The darkroom spawner area is pretty well done. I don't foresee a ton of changes to that. Maybe at some point we add another cooking station or something like that. And we need to do the underwater part a little bit more, clean that up. It's just now we hardly ever see it down there. So this might get a bit repetitive. Sorry about that, but this was the point. And it's going to go well beyond our tool repair this time, which is kind of unusual for the coal. Usually we've just picked up a couple stacks, and it really doesn't do much of anything in terms of mending on the tools. But when we have this much, tough not to get everything back in good shape. I believe every other tool is already, with the exception of the shovel there, and we probably need a little bit on the axe too, from where we knocked down those supports. But yeah, by and large, we're pretty well off here. So I know I've asked in the past, but once you've gotten Fortune and Silk Touch, how do you like to manage your loot when you come back and you're hitting it with the Fortune? Is it towers? Is it like this? Is it multi-level stacks? Do you like to get everything spilled out in front of you in like a massive stack of ore and then hit it all so you can look at it all piled up? Just curious what other people do with that. I've certainly done the towers, like 4 around like the giant trees, but I just I kind of felt I was spending a lot of time on setup. I really didn't need to. I think when it's all said and done, you just got to get blocks spread out and hit them again. Goodness, excuse me. I tell you, this weather, it's after my last break, it is dumping. outside right at the moment. I'd just gotten through saying, oh, yeah, I think it's going to be like off and on showers, but you know, it's pretty nice. I'll be out there. It was a good break to decide to stay indoors on. I do have my windows open though. The windows in the other rooms open because it's so nice and cool out. And I just love that fresh air. Sitting right about 60, and there's basically no wind. Certainly there wasn't this morning when I looked out. It wasn't blowing around. It's just kind of that steady soaking kind of rain, which we need it. So it's not moving a lot of cooler air through. I think I looked at my thermostat. I was at about 67, and I about once a week or so I'll run AC in the summer if it gets super hot, but I typically don't need to. I'm lucky enough that I can kind of just manage it without having to pay somebody, so that's nice. Works pretty well because I'm in a ground floor apartment and I face south, but I have a big kind of tree on the corner in front of me, and so in the winter when there's no leaves on the tree, the sun kind of comes through and hits all my windows for most of the winter days when it's sunny and all that. So I get pretty good heating, and of course I'm insulated. I'm not on the top floor, so the heat that I do have in here pretty well stays in place. It isn't just dissipating up through a roof or anything. So I have all that, do really well. Then in the summer, it flips around, and now the tree grows a bunch of leaves, so I'm pretty well shaded. Not in the morning. The morning it's very bright. In the late afternoon, it comes back around and kind of cuts across my deck a little bit. So I do get some bright sun, which is nice, but it doesn't just beat down on my windows and my exposed wall all day in the hot days of summer. And again, I benefit because whoever's up above me, and I hear, unfortunately for me, the AC units are right outside my bedroom, so I hear whenever anybody's ACs are running, and they've already been going. It's the end of May right now. They've been going pretty constantly for at least a month, and well, yeah, that's because heat rises, and when you're in an upstairs, they're kind of up. They're also well shielded from the tree, but they have more exposed sunlight that heats up the roof and everything, and they have so their space gets more heated. And while it's nice, those units have like vaulted ceilings too, because on my end of the building it's just 2 stories tall, so the upper stories have these nice vaulted ceilings, right? Except that you got to think about you're gonna have to. That's either gonna trap heat, or you're gonna have to manage that air as well. So you have more volume of air to keep at whatever temperature you want. So it's a trade-off, and I do like that I don't have to deal with all that. But as I've said many times, I'm actually getting set to go out of town. And when I do those kind of things, I'll just set it for like what would typically be an uncomfortably warm temperature, and turn the AC on so that if it gets really hot for a stretch, it won't get excessively hot in here. It's kind of like in the winter, if you're going to travel at all, you lower the thermostat. You still want your heat to run. You don't want pipes to freeze and things like that. But you usually set it so it's going to be a little cooler than you would normally like it just to be comfortable in. Your house can sit quite comfortably at in the 50s as opposed to usually people have it's at some range of the 60s or up into the 70s, depending on how warm or cold-blooded you are, right? But no, it's pretty nice, and days like today, or most summer days, I actually that's another benefit of being kind of a morning person, liking to get up early and get out while it's cool. I like to be out when it's cool, but I also like to open things up when it's cool, and get as much of that cool, fresh air in as I can, and then just kind of close everything up for the heat of the day, open it back up again in the evening when the sun goes down. It's an advantage of being in a drier climate. You don't have that overnight humidity where it just, stays. Then you gotta run AC. You really can't fight it too much. But out here, it's not the same necessity as it was when I had it growing up in the Midwest. That's for sure. But yeah, we'll see how much natural cooling I get out of the day. I'm not running. Sometimes I'll run like the HVAC fan without having any heat. Just moving air when I have it opened up, just to kind of pull more fresh air in. Stir stuff up a little bit, but not too worried about it. Just letting it do the gradual transfer. And it's I think I'm gonna have some good sleeping tonight, because it's in that bedroom side that I got the windows open. So it'd be nice, fresh air in there. Probably cooler than what the thermostat will mention, because that air doesn't all move through it just doesn't. If there's not a pull to it, it won't move. It'll eventually circulate through, but all right. Well, this is oh, I forgot the shovel. Let's get the shovel. I think one row will do it, but man, let's try to aim these. Oh, that's a bad thing to get extras. Oh, look at that. Worked out perfect. It's just like I planned it. Get to the end of this row, whether we're full up or not, we'll go make some more coal blocks. Full anyway. Alright. Blocks it is. Not bad. Couple more to go here. We're making good progress though. And, got to do this. This is all kind of part of it. And I think we're, while I'm doing this and babbling about temperatures and thermostat and all that kind of stuff, I'm really trying to remember the lay of kind of our stretch of plain between all that dark forest, and thinking about how we want to use that space to set up for our horse and our sheep, our donkeys, and everything else that we're going to bring into the area. And I kind of think a central structure, some kind of like it's going to be different because I don't want it to look just like our Badlands, but some kind of a ranch house type situation. And maybe, probably not right at the moment, but eventually we'll want to develop some outbuildings there, maybe some barns and things like that. We'll have a stable here in the fortress, but something in those outbuildings too. The whole idea, you know, if you think castles in medieval times or these kinds of fortified cities that evolved later, you know, you would still have outbuildings for all your day-to-day stuff, and much of the population would actually live outside. It's just in times of trouble, people would, you know, come and shelter, you know, and it's kind of, was it the Two Towers or the Fellowship of the Ring, where the, I think it was the Two Towers, right? Because they've all separated, but Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas and I think primarily those three at that point are coming back into Rohan, and it's the little cheesy thing where the kids are, you know, the horse is too big for me, you know, and mom's saying, hey, just ride to the city as fast as you can, you know. I know we've always told you don't ride the horse before, but now you ride it, you ride as fast as you absolutely can because the bad guys are coming, right? You know, and that was kind of the gist of those situations when you live out in when you live out in isolated areas. You know, you have to be out and about for your daily work and, you know, sustenance and all the rest of it. But if there's a warning of trouble, you know, it's come gather quick. So we did pretty darn well there. The real trick is going to be, where do we want to spend our time? I mean, I think they got to be here, right? That's the next place where we're going to have it loaded and be working to cook. So how we doing on time? Not quite even half. So let's build a double cooker, just like we have over at the darkroom spawner. We got furnaces. Oh, should we do a quad? Let's do a quad. We got room. We're gonna need a lot more chests. We're gonna need a lot more hoppers. So chests are 2 to 1, right? We'll need 16 of those total, plus a hopper per, so that's 24 chests. We've got 13. And then we're going to need a bunch of iron. Should be 8. That's 21. Well, we'll just make them all, right? Alright. We want 8 of those to be good. That all works. Hoppered. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. That's all the iron we need. Now, that seems... Oh, we just made an extra chest, right? So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The coals will each go into those. We'll have... Oh, this is kind of silly, but... hoppers for each, and then a double chest above, double chest below. So yeah, I think we should be good. All right, let's see if we can do this. These don't set up real well for, I guess we can just put them in the middle, right? So, chests. Output. Oh, do I need a whole nother set of hoppers? I may. Because it's going to have to be chest, hopper, furnace, hopper, chest. So, yeah, I was short there. Hoppers. Hoppers. Don't have any blocks to stand on. Also, well, let's get this done. Then I'll put the fortune pick away. I almost distracted myself. There. Alright, now go make more hoppers. I told you we needed more iron. Ooh, we should reload the blast furnace though and all the other cookers. Probably done. We'll do everything with iron. Oh wow, I always have trouble getting the last of the chest to drop there. Alright. Gold. We're due for more apples too. That's good because we used a lot. Okay. Back down again. Oh no, we need more chests now, don't we? Back up. Alright, let the great stone cookery begin, right? Yeah, we can do this for... No, we're going to still need it anyway, so... Still though. Hoppers. We're going to need to clear out that ceiling. Hopper. Just... No! Oh, this is always trouble. Oh. Oh. No. No. Nobody wants to cook the chests. I assure you. There. Whew. Painful. There's that. This side. And then just do it. Okay. preparation is now set. Torch in there. Okay, now we've got 8 spots. $31 a pop. Why? Oh, because I don't... Was that from the broken steps? What? How did I get stone in there? Oh, maybe it broke when I was clearing the ceiling. I was just like, oh, it's already working. Great. Wait, we haven't loaded anything. Yeah, same thing here. That's funny. Haven't loaded anything yet. Come on. All right, now... Oh, I feel I need to crouch every opportunity now. Let's just do a couple each. And we can run around and gather up more stone wherever we have it. Because I think we have a bunch somewhere. Okay, pretty clear there. Still cooking glass here. Doing well. How's it? Ooh, put you there. Maybe that'll help finish it up. I don't know. That's good glass, though. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Okay, doing well here. Drop those back in there. We got some bricks we don't need. To the stone. Not the cobble. Oh boy, how have we used so much stone already? Where did we use so much stone already? That's kind of wild. Guess that's why we work on the basement, right? Haven't been doing enough mining. That's the name of the game, remember? And I guess we did take a full shulker over to... over to the darker. All right. Well, that's a lot of stone getting cooked, and that does. Let's get this put away. Does give us the opportunity that I think we'd like to start kicking out our basement a little bit more to get some more breathing room in here and eventually spruce it up a little bit. What was I doing? This first. Oh, don't go away there, though. I don't like that. Just pull these 2 random torches out. Maybe in there. I don't think any of that's bad stuff to have tucked away. Alright. Good enough. So, oh, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Just the wrong thing. 40 minutes in. We got 20 minutes. What do we want to do? I think... Honestly, I think the next best thing to do is to actually kick further this way through the mine, but so we can have a longer run when we are doing fortune picking, right? I mean, it's not as cosmetically juicy, maybe yet, but not too worried about that, really. Okay, and this one goes all the way. This one doesn't, but it certainly can. And maybe we'll just take it up to the end of this mine tunnel. That'll get us a bunch more stone without, you know, what now is no cost at all, right? Who cares if we put some, we don't have a bucket of water. There's one back in the shulker box we were just looking at. Let's get these all done. Come on, run. We're not running. Why aren't we running? You go away. I really don't like doing that, but I'm going to do it because I like carrying those around less. All the rest of this is going to come back. Probably better off now with that than that. And let's come back here. Get those first. Just push this back just a touch. Alright, now what's our current ceiling? And I think we're going to actually want to be up one more eventually, and so we may just take it, because I think rather than, the stone is okay, I don't hate it, but I think long term we're going to want something a little more finished than just living in a stone box, right? But for now, let's just keep it as is. Go. And just arbitrarily kind of pick there. Ooh, good pick for the coal. We always like that. Alright, so this is going to be another good one to actually watch the pick on, I would think. And since we have the height here, we'll just, kind of work. Actually, that's the best reason ever. Why wouldn't we take this one higher while we're still elevated before we have to put in like a fake something or other to stand on and work from? Huh? Now we're thinking a step ahead. One sec. Sorry about that. All right, we're back. Okay, so this is how far we were going, right? Oop. Yeah, that's just way easier than later filling in the like using dirt scaffolding or whatever to get up, hit that. I mean, you can walk around and reach and hit each one, but it's kind of like the breaking the glass and stuff in the Nether. It's just way easier to do it from the level where you're already even with it. And yeah, some wood or just something up on the ceiling to make it a little less under the house kind of feeling. Pick is still doing well. Trying to think of anything we could talk about while we're endlessly chiseling away here. And I say endlessly very loosely because we're not extended. This isn't going to be, we've already done some inventory cleanup and all that kind of stuff, grinding the coal. So what do we have left? About 10 minutes. I think we can maybe get this whole run done. We'll see. if we, I mean, I don't see what we would really encounter at this point that would be, oh, now we got to deal with that. I mean, what, we see some lava drip, we just throw a block up there. It's pretty manageable. We fill up, we run to the inventory boxes right there to dump our excess. The stone is what we actually want to load up those ovens, so yeah, we're getting by all right here. So I don't, in thinking about next episodes, I kind of think a start on the breeding, and I did have a thought at one point. So we'll have to do a bit of a test when early with the carpet before we just, totally commit to a whole bunch. But we need sheep anyway, so we'll make some sheep. My concern is that will the boats slide on the ice as quickly with the carpet on them? Famously, in a very certain streamer's world, John Bams, who I'm a fan of, I really enjoyed his stuff, and his HCMC challenge out to a bunch of other streamers really publicized something that I've been doing for a long time. Until then, I had never really bothered with advancements. I knew, back when they were achievements and all that, I knew what they were, and I'd had some fun with them, but like I didn't know anything about the how did we get here, any of the, it seems very undoable until you see, oh, hey, somebody just encouraged a whole bunch of people to start doing these, and that generated a lot of buzz and a lot of entertainment out of it. So yeah, that was pretty good. How did I get one more? It's just a spite railing. Dirt. We got dirt. I guess we'll just put all these down here for now. And then here, we just make piles of 4 and see how close we come to a full load for everybody. Seems pretty good, right? 3 stacks for each. All right. Snack to keep our energy up. Now we do want to, let's approach from this side here and deal with our stair, or not, make sure we don't erase our stairs over to what had been our obsidian quarry. We'll also take all that mossy gladly, and we'll kind of make this a double stair, I think. But yeah, I don't want to just don't want to come from the other side and totally miss that, right? Oops. Stop it. Don't want to have to replace blocks in the over roof. I don't need to. Oh, lots of junk rock here. Alright, so by that point they are up. We'll give a little cushion here. And maybe by here we're good. Not Stop it. Oh! Stop missing. We can modify all that as needed later, cosmetically. I just don't want to functionally lose it. Just to, hey, we're gathering stone and clearing out of space. Let's break everything that we built. Or left intentionally. So again, long term, do we need this space? Not necessarily, but it is nice to be able to just run backwards with a full stack of coal, redstone, whatever, and not have to do that forward and back stuff. And maybe there's some slimes in some of these. Who knows? Be cool to get a little slimer action going in the basement. I never have synced up by looking at the video runtime and the clock time at the same time to know how close we are. Alrighty. Oh, my watch is yelling at me. That's how you guys heard the phone ringing too. Dumb watch. Still wearing it from my walk earlier. Time to stand, it says. Well, I know I'm getting close to the hour episode mark. Alright? Just... You aren't the boss of me, watch. I don't think we're going to get our regular floor here done in time, but if we can push this back without going too much over. We've been doing really well, too. I was surprised one of those episodes was like 101. That's pretty good. And yeah, I think I'm talking to you guys on Wednesday now. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope your week is off to a good start. Halfway done, though. I mean, that's the awesome part when you're on a holiday weekend. Again, these are from my American audience members. Yeah, by the time you get to Wednesday, you're like, hey, all right, this is almost gone. Come on, mix it up a little. Iron, you're slowing me down. Pick's still good, in case anybody was worried. I'm not going to lose this one. Again, don't know why we're getting music. Shouldn't be. Music's turned off. You know, these cheap games. Nobody doesn't need development on because they think limited audience, right? But for all that, like I said, very first video I put up, you can hear it. I had game music on. I wasn't really even thinking about it, and I'd known from just watching other content that the pig step disc was trouble. That's that will get copyright flagged and claimed or whatever. So I know, all right, well, we won't play that, and if we get into the nether where that might just trigger, I won't play it. But yeah, I got a kind of cryptic like check alert on my first video when I was hanging out in the desert village / temple, because they were right on top of each other pretty much, and it said, like, no action needed, copyright noted or something like that. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Am I in trouble? I'm new to this, help. And I don't know, nothing more came of it, so I guess I'm all right there, but it was a little unsettling. Let's just get this dirt. Oop. Making me use my stone. Now we gotta get that one. Alright, let's run back here. I'm sure we have some of these stones. Where are you at? Gravel. There's andesite. And granite. And dirt. And gravel. Or was it? Oh, gravel. Just one? Oh yeah, that was just one. Cobble. And do we have mossy? And we have stone. Alright, there's mossy. I don't know that we need stone bricks here. We've got a bunch of them elsewhere. I'll do a little cleaning. Alright, everything else is stone and or loot. Those away. Yeah, why don't you join your friends? And then we will do this same shebang again. Uh-oh. Not as much that time. That's easy enough, right? Ha ha ha. How we doing? Hey, yeah, that's gonna look great. Okay. Time check. 103. All right. Well, that's good. We've done very well. We'll leave that floor and everything. Save it and quit it to title. 100% pure. Awesome. Guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a blast watching this playthrough. I'm having a blast playing it. And I hope it's giving you guys good ideas, things that you can do in your own worlds, or ways not to do things in your own world to have more success. Whichever case, feel free to hit that like button. Let me know you're enjoying the content, and comments always appreciated. If you've got any feedback for me, good, bad, or indifferent, just let me know how things relate to your world, or any differences or similarities, that kind of stuff. Or if you have ideas, content you'd like to see, I will certainly add them to the list, or take them into consideration. But I'm gonna take a break and stretch my legs, get up. It's been a few of these in a row now, so may take a few more minutes, but I'll be back, and we'll have some more fun, make some more progress. We're getting good materials loaded up here for our tunnel project, and I think next up we'll be doing some animal stuff, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of somebody else if they need it, and stay awesome. We'll see you then. Bye.